Have you ever wondered if miracles are real, or if science simply hasn't caught up yet? Today, we're diving into 7 biblical mysteries that continue to baffle scientists, blurring the lines between faith and fact. From the sun standing still in the sky to seas parting and walls crumbling in defiance of physics, get ready to explore the unexplained. Our journey begins with Joshua's long day. The Bible tells us that during a fierce battle, Joshua prayed for the sun to stand still, and it did, for nearly a whole day. Imagine, the sun just hanging in the sky, extending daylight for a victory. Scientists have scratched their heads over this one. Some have looked for evidence of a global long day event in ancient records from other cultures. But nothing conclusive has turned up. Could the Earth have momentarily stopped its rotation? The catastrophic consequences of such an event, massive tsunamis. Worldwide earthquakes are not mentioned. So was it a localized optical phenomenon, a miracle of perception, or did the laws of physics really take a brief holiday? The mystery remains a monumental challenge to our understanding of the cosmos. Next, we journey to the shores of the Red Sea. The story of Moses parting the waters is one of the most iconic biblical events. Thousands of Israelites crossing on dry land as walls of water stand on either side. A miracle, pure and simple, right? Well, some scientists have tried to explain it with natural phenomena. One theory suggests a powerful, sustained east wind could have pushed the waters back in a shallow area, a phenomenon known as a wind setdown. Computer models have even shown it's plausible under very specific conditions. But could a natural event coincide so perfectly with Moses raising his staff? And could it create towering walls of water as described? The timing, the scale, and the sheer drama of the event make it hard to dismiss as a mere coincidence. Was it a perfectly timed act of nature, or a direct intervention from a higher power? Now let's talk about one of the most controversial relics in history, the Shroud of Turin. This long linen cloth bears the faint, haunting image of a crucified man, believed by many to be Jesus of Nazareth. For centuries, it has been an object of both intense devotion and scientific scrutiny. Radiocarbon dating in the 1980s suggested it was a medieval forgery. But the debate is far from over. Recent studies have questioned the validity of those original samples, suggesting they might have come from a later patch. And here's where it gets really interesting. New research, anticipated to be published around 2026, is exploring the image formation process using advanced 3D imaging and molecular analysis. Scientists still can't replicate the unique, three-dimensional information encoded in the image. It's not a painting, it's not a scourge, and no known medieval technique can explain how it was created. As we await new findings, the Shroud of Turin remains a profound enigma, sitting at the intersection of science, faith, and history. We're just getting started on our journey through these incredible biblical mysteries. If you're finding this as fascinating as I do, take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and follow our channel. You won't want to miss what's coming next, as we continue to explore the unexplained and challenge what you thought you knew. Your support helps us create more content, just like this. Alright, let's continue with a mystery of sustenance, manna from heaven. During their 40 years in the desert, the Israelites were fed by a mysterious substance called manna. It appeared with the morning dew, looked like coriander seed, tasted like wafers made with honey, and would spoil if kept overnight, except on the Sabbath. What was it? Scientists have proposed various natural explanations. Could it have been the crystallized sap of the tamarisk tree, secreted by insects? Or perhaps a type of lichen that can be dried, ground, and baked? While these theories are intriguing, none of them fully match the biblical description. The sheer quantity needed to feed hundreds of thousands of people daily, its sudden appearance and disappearance, and its unique properties, especially the Sabbath rule, defy any simple natural explanation. Was it a miraculous provision, a food source beyond our scientific comprehension? From the desert floor, we look up to the night sky for our next mystery, the Star of Bethlehem. The Gospel of Matthew describes a star that appeared in the east, guiding the Magi to the birthplace of Jesus. Astronomers through the ages have tried to identify what this celestial event could have been. Was it a supernova, a comet, a planetary conjunction? The famous conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in 07 BC is a popular candidate. However, the star is described as behaving in a very unusual way it went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. Stars and planets don't just stop and hover over a specific house. This intelligent movement has led many to conclude that it wasn't a natural astronomical event at all, but a unique supernatural beacon. A divine GPS, if you will. The Star of Bethlehem continues to shine as a symbol of hope and as a scientific puzzle that pits astronomy against theology. Our sixth mystery is one of epic proportions, Noah's Ark and the Great Flood. A story of a global flood that wiped out nearly all life is found in cultures all around the world, not just the Bible. For many, it's a foundational story of judgment and renewal. From a scientific standpoint, a single global flood presents enormous challenges. Where did all the water come from, and where did it go? But what continues to intrigue geologists and archaeologists are the puzzling discoveries of marine fossils on the peaks of the world's highest mountains, like the Himalayas. Mainstream science explains this through plate tectonics and the slow uplift of ancient seabeds over millions of years. However, the near universal presence of flood narratives in ancient cultures, combined with these fossil finds, keeps the debate alive. Could a cataclysmic flood, perhaps not global but devastatingly widespread, be the source of these ancient stories? The search for Noah's Ark itself continues to this day, a testament to the enduring power of this mystery. Finally, we arrive at the Battle of Jericho. The Bible describes an incredible scene. After marching around the city for 7 days, the Israelites blew their trumpets, shouted, and the massive walls of Jericho simply collapsed. Archaeologists have indeed excavated the ruins of ancient Jericho, and what they found is astonishing. The evidence suggests the city's mud brick walls fell, but they fell outward, down the slope of the hill they were built on. This defies physics. When a city wall is breached by attackers from the outside, it falls inward. An earthquake might be a possible explanation, and the region is seismically active. But for the walls to fall outward, it suggests a force pushing from the inside, or a vibration so unique that it caused this specific, unlikely collapse. Could the synchronized sound of horns and a great shout create a resonant frequency powerful enough to shatter mud brick? While scientifically unlikely, the archaeological evidence of walls falling outward aligns eerily with the biblical account, leaving us with a final, baffling mystery. From a day that lasted to long, to seas that parted, food from the heavens, a star with a mind of its own, a world submerged. And walls that fell the wrong way, these biblical mysteries continue to challenge our understanding of the world. They push the boundaries of science and invite us to wonder. Are they simply stories, or are they accounts of events so extraordinary that they can only be described as miracles? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below which mystery fascinates you the most. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next exploration. Thanks for watching.